Mr. Bing, in order to run for mayor, you are reported to be leasing a condominium in Detroit and changed your voter registration to the city address, but you still own a home in Franklin in Oakland County. Doesn't this make you some kind of a carpetbagger, a person who moves into a community just to run for office?
Oh, I've been in this city for 42 years, so I really don't think I'm a carpetbagger at all. Most of what I do is in Detroit. I've built 7 plants in the city of Detroit. I employ over 500 people in the city of Detroit. I pay my taxes in Detroit. I probably pay more taxes than anybody up here. But at the same token, because I have a condo in the city of Detroit, I want to tell you, I live there. I pay taxes there. My driver's license is Detroit. I voted in Detroit, stood in line for 3 hours not too long ago. But I've always supported Detroit, and from a political standpoint, I have supported a lot of the leadership in the city of Detroit. So I don't think I have to be embarrassed at all about what I've done to Detroit. I have a pretty good history and a pretty good track record.
Response from the other candidates?
Yeah, I have a response. Listen, the voters of Detroit are going to have to decide, Ryan, how important this issue is. I think that where you lay your head at night is important. And when you have your window open and you hear the gunshots, when you hear the sirens, when you are in touch with the voters and the residents of the city of Detroit, by virtue of just being here, being a part of this mix, it gives you a much greater empathy and an understanding of what needs to happen. And clearly, Mr. Bing hasn't broken any rules, but Detroiters will have to decide whether or not his short stay here as a resident is sufficient enough.
Mr. Cochran?
Yeah, I agree with much of what Mr. Hendricks has said. I mean, speaking for myself, I mean, looking at my own personal track record, my wife and I have lived here in the city of Detroit for most of our lives. We are raising 5 children in the city of Detroit, 4 of whom are attending public schools. And I've dealt with the issues. I've had my house broken into. You know, I've had the gutter stolen off my garage. You know, I've had to deal with the hassles associated with my kids almost being jumped on as they walk to and from school. So definitely I'm in touch with the issues in the neighborhoods. I've dealt with a lot of those issues firsthand, and I do think the next mayor of the city of Detroit needs to be somebody that has dealt with those issues firsthand, experienced them, and has a firsthand understanding of the best way to deal with them.